Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the most must-see professional wrestling, not sports entertainment, but professional wrestling promotion on God's green earth and Al Gore's internet. Welcome to Overdrive. We are your kings of commentary. I am the 2.5D PNG of power, Mr. Elias Storm. And with me, as always, my friend, the manager of champions, and the manager of the lesser but still great brand, Stanley Brewer. Stan, how are you tonight?
Well, number one, I'm sick. I'm sick of your shit. I was about to give you mad props for spitting nothing but facts, but you had to put in one subjective opinion in there. So you know what? I'm not giving you any props, and in fact, I am sick of your xenomorph or whatever the hell you call this brand. Alright, if it were up to me, we would be watching that new hotness right now in Overdrive Pride, but you did sign the contract, you did co-sign the loan to set up the portal, so we are legally obligated to show your show to the masses. So,
Yeah.
I fear no man, but the legal system, it scares me. It really does.
Yeah. I mean, taxes and the IRS even scares the Joker, and he doesn't fear anything. So that says a lot.
No, that's very true. I fear those bastards too.
With that being said, tonight's card is very interesting. We've got a lot of build-up in the break the ceiling. Now that you've stolen my idea, but it's all good. But first up, most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the true internet champion, the creator, the originator, the innovator, the indie death god himself, Matt Cardona, will be defending his internet championship for the first time ever here in Overdrive against Joaquin Wild of Legado del Fantasma.
Quote-unquote internet championship.
I'm sorry. Do you not remember formerly known as Zack Ryder introducing the internet championship, defending it everywhere, and WWE stealing it and putting it in their video games without giving him credit? And then firing him harshly?
Yes, and then I stole it and made it a title of my own. Except it's the World Internet title, therefore, it's not his title, it's our title. One word makes all the difference in copyright, my friend.
Wouldn't the internet already itself ensue that it's the World Internet Championship, seeing as the internet is the World Wide Web?
Well, the thing is, and there's an explanation for this, and you're going to be shocked by what I have to... Okay, we're not doing that bit. Move on with your card.
All right, cool. Next up, the first women's Break the Ceiling qualifier match here on the Zenith brand. It is the Nightmare Rhea Ripley taking on Cora Jade. I'm very excited for this match. Cora is definitely the underdog here, but I think she has all the potential in the world. But Rhea is new on the block, and she's been showcasing her talents from day one, obviously picking up that win over Liv Morgan a few weeks ago. Obviously competing in Pick Your Poison as well. Or should I say the women's Battle Royale to determine Becky Lynch's #1 contender. Bianca won that, and then obviously the match at Battle Scars happened. We still have to follow up on that. Next up, men's Break the Ceiling action. It's Damian Priest, the Archer of Infamy, the leader of the War Games team of the Judgment Day, unfortunately coming up short, in the alternate universe at Survivor Series. That was a hell of a weekend, by the way. A lot of returns there. Great to see Truth, Punk, and Orton back, taking on the glorious, limitless one, Keith Lee.
I still don't know if we've seen One in Glory actually compete as a tag team.
We definitely have, but they're minding their own business. Let them be great. Next up, we've got the Dream Open. Another first round matchup. This time it's Group B. And if you could just throw that graphic on the screen for me real quick, that'd be much appreciated.
Wait, are you talking about the group graphics?
Correct, sir. Please and thank you.
Well, talk about your match while I get that on screen for you.
All right, cool. It's the American Nightmare, son of Dusty Rhodes, who this tournament is in memoriam of Cody. taking on Mustafa Ali, a guy who has been absolutely everywhere over on the Zenith brand. Mustafa's competed for the international championship. He's competed in showcases. He's competed in battle royales. He's competed in ladder matches. And I think Mustafa is looking for that one win, which may be the tournament itself, to catapult him into the stratosphere, because I truly believe he has all the potential in the world. But tonight, he's got a very tough road ahead of him.
Oh, that graphic is up, by the way.
The graphic is up, and as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the Dream Open Invitational Group A will be featuring, obviously, Bryan Danielson and Carmelo Hayes. Bryan picking up that win and getting the first 2 points on the board, but also Xavier Woods of the New Day and Santos Escobar of Legado del Fantasma. And in Group B, a bunch of heavy hitters in their own right. We've got the phenomenal AJ Styles, Chad Gable, and then, of course, tonight, Cody taking on Mustafa Ali. Updated rules for the tournament are as follows. You win 2 points, a loss 0, and now, thanks to these 15-minute time limit matches, a draw will equate for 1 singular point. I'm very excited to see this tournament continue to unfold over the next few weeks.
It's going to be an interesting one for sure. To me, though, I mean, I hate to give you praise, but I have to give credit where credit is due. This is quite the diverse lineup in terms of, I mean, you have Danielson and Styles, right, who've been on top of this industry, for several different companies, been on top many times, and then you got guys who, Ultimate Universe seem to be on the up and up, or guys who just need to find their way, or guys who just kind of need that one victory to really get, get something big started. So, I mean, as much as I hate to admit it, this tournament really does play to what Overdrive stands for, and that's just giving opportunities and seeing who makes the best of it.
Absolutely. And next up, in our semi-main event, in our penultimate match, we've got the end of the rivalry. Finally, it's the New Day in Kofi Kingston and Big E taking on the Usos in the Tag Team Tables Final Mix Elimination Tag Match.
Elimination.
Yes, correct. correct. Table elimination. The rivalry ends tonight. No more Usos versus New Day. No more Bloodlines versus New Day. It ends tonight. And the winner obviously moves up in the rankings. We still have to look forward to the FTR versus the Creeds for the tag titles, but who knows? Next up may be the winner of this match. And in our main event, we've got a match for the ages. 2 former NXT champions in Adam Cole and Shinsuke Nakamura will break the house down in their Break the Ceiling qualifier match to end the night. And I, for one, am very excited to see 2 top quality stars, former leaders of the NXT brand, show what they have here tonight.
I just want to say that I hope Dusty Sun loses, because that would be funny as shit. And I can't wait to prove that your internet championship, quote unquote, is nothing more than a paper title when we get to Supremacy down the road. But that's down the road. Pretty good card, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a great card. Also, it's not my internet championship. It's Matt Cardona's. I have all the respect in the world for Matt. Matt said, you know what? I'm tired of hearing about this so-called internet champion on the Orange brand. I'm the internet champion last time I checked. He hasn't been pinned or submitted. I said, you know what, Matt? You're right. You've been defending it all around the world. In the NWA, in Impact, and in AAW, up there in New York for all the indie promotions, in CZW, and in GCW. And I was like, you should defend it here. You're signed here. You've been killing it. You've been vibing. You've been in high-profile matches. Absolutely, Matt. Defend your title. Welcome back. And that's what he's here to do. So honestly, I kind of feel bad for Joaquin here. Matt Cardona is looking to prove something here tonight. And in our first matchup, I think he will be doing that.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Joaquin Wilde's got something to prove, too. I mean, remember, in what was supposed to be a tune-up match for Kevin Owens, the week before Battle Scars, when he cashed in Break the Ceiling, Wilde gave Owens, a bit of a match. Ultimately, Owens did come out the victor, but Wilde hung in there. Wilde fought with heart and soul. I know that's copyrighted to a different wrestler, but even still, I mean, Wild, realistically, I think could steal one here, but you know, only time will tell from bell to bell.
It's first of all, it's not a thing.
Yes,
Still,
it is a thing.
It's still not a thing, sir. Stop trying to make that a thing.
I make everything a thing. That's kind of my thing. You get me?
Also, that was Cruz del Toro who ended up suffering that loss to Kevin Owens a week before Battle Scars. His Legato teammate, but you know, hopefully Joaquin can start to pick up momentum for all of Legato because you know Santos, you know, did pick up a major win against Lance Archer, which solidified his spot in this tournament. Not that either of them knew that time period. And you know he did also eliminate Lance Archer in the Pick Your Poison Battle Royale, and he almost made it to the end. But other than that, the other two members have kind of been treading the water. They picked up a win or two here as tag champs, but nothing a lot. As the internet champion, Matt Cardona is making his way to the ring.
I mean, I will admit, you know, we talk about auras and how when you're a champion in OCW, your aura is so powerful that the belt, you know, floats off your shoulder. His belt was clipping through the fabric of his jacket. It was no clipping through a part of reality itself. That's a little scary. I'm not going to lie to you. So I really hope he loses
otherworldly. The internet champion is, you know, Matt Cardona's internet championship truly breaks the mold.
You know what he needs to do? He needs to make the internet championship a spinner belt like he did the GCW title. That would be awesome.
Oh, the spinner with the skull would be crazy.
But now that was
look how great that belt looks.
Like that was my favorite thing about his whole GCW run. He became so anti like deathmatch and everything that he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna make your belt into a toy, just like my old company.
Yeah, embodying ECW Vince was hilarious. I loved it.
Oh yeah, wearing the do-rag. That was funny as fuck. And then he beat Rhino for like the 19 years at that time vacant TV title and won.
Yeah, the ECW. I forgot about that.
I wonder if Paul E signed off on that.
Probably. I mean, he's a pretty chill dude. I mean, it was Rhino's title, though. Like, Paul E gifted all the ECW titles at, like, the individual wrestlers at that point. Again, Cardona handing off his internet championship now.
Could be the last time he sees that. I hope it is. And Wild, you could be seeing that later tonight. What a huge victory this would be for the young man. And once again, showing that Glory doesn't like to do tag teams, but the individuals in the tag teams, well, that's where they make their money.
That's literally not a true statement at all.
Bro, my tag team division is running circles on yours right now. Have you had TLC yet? You have not.
Have you had Hell in the Cell yet?
No, because I don't have to.
Oh, okay.
I've had TLC.
I don't have to be TLC.
Well, yeah, people don't say, oh, Hell in a Cell. People say Hell in a Cell, too, because that's when Foley went wee off the top.
The New Day and the Usos have the greatest tag team Hell in a Cell match of all time.
Well, what number is it, huh?
1. But it's New Day Usos like 7. So what's your point?
Well, no, what number Hell in a Cell match is it, huh? Because, I mean, TLC was numbered 1 through 4.
It's Hell in a Cell 1.
You're saying, and then you're implying it's the first Hell in a Cell. Meanwhile, what a swing and a miss by Cardona there. Wild slipping out the way, just barely. Oh shit! And just absolutely bashing Wild's skull into the mat. I can't say the word mat.
Joaquin.
Oh shit!
Ooh. Sunset flip, powerbomb there.
Sunset flip, Canadian Destroyer, Code Red, whatever the hell you want to call it. And Cardona's not a small man. I mean, look at how big that man is. That just goes to show the athleticism of Wild, who's looking for one of the biggest wins of his career. And he's on a roll right now. Cardona not able to get into any offense. And now throwing him back into the ring.
Working him over now. Back into the ring now.
Now, I'm curious. I know he's wearing, like, Toy Story gear. When did he first wear that?
True. Probably. That's a good question. Probably.
Oh, here's covered by Cardona.
A year ago.
Now it won.
Probably a year ago during his NWA title run, I would say.
I could see that because I couldn't see that. I couldn't see him using that in like GCW. Would have been kind of funny.
Cardona.
Power
Oh
bomb.
my God! What a power bomb!
Doesn't even sit out. Throws him down. Oh, Wild's back up. He's ready to throw back down.
Wow! Now.
Brings Cardona
Bringing him to the ropes.
The ropes with a little slap. And now choking him out a little bit.
Out here.
Wild springboard, sling blade, or no, bulldog.
Bulldog there.
I corrected myself. I know what I'm talking about sometimes. Now some vicious right hooks by Wild. Cardona has not been able to obtain any kind of advantage so far in this match outside that power bomb.
I was saying a springboard sling blade would be great. I don't even know what that would look like.
I mean, that would be someone's finisher, honestly, if someone could actually do it. And Wild lifts him up. Alley-oop power bomb.
Does not cover, though.
Now, a step over. The disrespect to the fake internet champion and the drop kick to the back.
Whoa. All right. Chill with the disrespect because Matt Cardona can easily put you through a table, sir.
No, it's your show. I'm going to hate. I will always hate your show.
Oh, Wild Russian leg sweep into the submission.
Oh, he's got a middle of the ring on the C. Does Wild see a victory in his future? Ooh, Cardona says no.
Cardona.
And using that large frame to work out of it, but he's gripping onto that arm. Cardona's finisher though doesn't require his arms, requires use of his legs. Ooh,
dropping him down there. Yeah, no, radio silence could easily be hit out of nowhere. Have to keep that in mind. Is he going to do it again?
Now he's going to do snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
And Cardona has finally gotten that momentum he's needed desperately throughout his match. Gut wrench.
Oh, gut wrench powerbomb. Again, I think people are doubting the singular wrestling abilities of the Goddamn Phantasm. You have to remember, these guys used to be individuals until they came together in NXT. Joaquin Wilder is a former multiple-time X Division champion in Impact.
Oh, really? I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
What was his name in Impact?
It was also Joaquin Wilder for a little bit, and then it was DJ Zema Ion.
That's complicated.
Yeah. Well, you know who Robbie E is, right?
I've heard the name.
They were in the stable for a while.
And Wild, I think it was looking for an overhead. Cardona, like again with that big frame, you could hear just how vicious those rights are.
Ooh, plex. Fisherman's version.
And Cardona showing, hey, I know how to wrestle too. And I think that he's got the words. I think he's got Wild on the ropes. Wild. Hurricane Rana, comeback maneuver.
Cover.
One. 2. Cardona out at 2.
Kick out by Cardona, though. Again, I think Cardona's getting a little bit more of a fight than he expected. Same with Kevin Owens a few short weeks ago.
Oh, Wild through the middle ropes. Suicida to the back of Cardona.
That one had to hurt a little bit.
Like Persona 5, you never see that coming, and Cardona did not. Oh.
Cardona now. Probably filming it, yeah.
Now,
soaking in the adulation of the crowd.
Basking in the OCW Nebula. Oh, Wild. Ooh. Cardona might be busted open.
Wild may have busted him open in there.
And there we go, working on that leg of Cardona. Yeah. This is very smart by Wild.
You know, the jumping ability to use the radio silence definitely takes advantage of those strong quads of his.
Oh, Wild. He's going to the top rope. He's going to the top rope. No stranger. The rope number 3.
Oh.
Back elbow drop.
Elbow drop.
Oh, he's going up again. He's going up again.
Oh, does he have...
Oh, 550. Cover. New champion. New champion. Oh, no, we don't.
Cardona kicks out. What a match, ladies and gentlemen.
Wild is beside himself. He's going up for a third time.
Top rope again.
450. Hits it.
Another one. Cover. 1, 2.
New internet champion. Suck my dick. Joaquin Wild.
I mean, I'm okay with this.
Out of nowhere. 450.
This makes things very interesting. Joaquin Wilder's the new internet champion.
And Joaquin Wilde, he's going to be singing to the radio on the car ride home tonight. Your new internet champion. Wow.
Matt Cardona cannot be happy about this one, but honestly,
I'm very happy. Fuck that guy. For right now, anyways. When he's on my brand, he can do whatever the hell he wants.
What does this mean in the eyes of Jon Moxley, the current world internet champion of Overdrive on the Orange brand? How does he feel about this?
Well, I mean, he and Cardona do have some history, and as far as I'm aware, I don't think Mox and Wilde have any history, so, you know, I don't know. Mox is not really a game tape kind of guy, but he might need to look at a little bit of game tape. Might need to, you know, turn the TV on to, the competition maybe in a week or so. You know, just to see.
It's very interesting how this is going to go. I mean, obviously, Joaquin Wilde has to be looking at that spot at Supremacy now that we've been talking about it. Obviously, one of those matches is more than likely going to be a unification match for the current 2 internet championships floating around Overdrive. But
we won't get the
Jon Moxley. It's got to be annoyed by that. But then again, Supremacy is quite a while away.
Yeah, we won't be getting there until about mid-January probably.
Cardona can get that title back. In the meantime, we've got Rhea Ripley and Cora Jade in Break the Ceiling qualifying action.
Now this is
two upsets happened tonight.
I mean, honestly, I was gonna say, like, and this isn't me going against Rhea because she's not on my brand anymore. Obviously, I wish her the best of luck. I drafted her for a reason. But Cora Jade has become one of those unexpected standouts here in OCW. You know, she has a couple big victories under her belt. She took Becky Lynch to the limit in the first ever OCW chairs match at Defiance. So, you know, I think Cora Jade, she's been the underdog her entire run here in OCW, and I don't think she really cares. She just goes out there. She's wrestled her goddamn ass off, and this would be the opportunity of a lifetime. But Rhea Ripley, she's mommy for a reason. Mommy is always on top for many reasons. She's an absolutely destructive force.
No, yeah.
It's going to be a battle.
Demon of your nightmares.
You sleep, breathe, not even here in your dream. I'm getting
she's
fucking
looking
real.
to eat Cora Jade alive here tonight. Hit a riptide and go home in quick succession. Obviously, her Judgment Day compatriot and Damian Priest also competing here tonight. Look forward to that big meaty men slapping meat match.
I love a good meat match. But now,
not as meaty as Keith Lee Otis in a rematch would be.
Oh my God, yes. We should call that the meat cup. Now that would be, you know what? I'm taking that one of these days. Meat cup. You have to be a big meaty man, and if you win, you get to take home a year's supply of meat.
What kind of meat?
Whatever meat you please, and whatever meat falls within our budget. Which I don't know what falls vegan. Listen, we'll figure out the semantics when we get there. All right, planning is for the booking committee only, and even then, the plans almost never work out the way they do.
Well, that's a very good point.
Yeah,
Matt Cardona can attest to that. Booking himself into that match, I mean, it can be an easy match.
I mean, Cora Jade can kind of be a testament to that. I mean, it wasn't planned for her to kind of rise up and be on the upper echelon of the Glory Women's Division. But here she is. Very
good point.
Here she is.
I'm extremely proud of Cora and everything she's accomplished since I signed both her and Liv Morgan during the Blind Invitational. And clearly it's working out great for her.
And I mean, the thing is, though, is that... Oh, shit, I actually put a element on this? Okay. Oh, well. Well, anyway, the thing about it is that Rhea doesn't really need... break the ceiling. She's already been a well-accomplished world champion, so...
No, it's a very good point.
You know, I mean, obviously she would love to put an Overdrive championship under her belt, but if you're Cora Jade, you're probably looking at this and being like, why is this match a thing? But you know what? We're here. It is a thing.
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like Rhea's only really truly again Rhea's like 25.
Hmm.
She's only really coming to her own, compared to like some of the other women she's competed against for championships over in the alternate universe. And Rhea Ripley isn't truly a house. She's slowly becoming a household name for sure, but I don't think she's still reached the level of women like Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch,
Oh, what a
Trish
maneuver by
Stratus.
Jade. And you know,
And I think
no, go ahead.
this is the opportunity for her to do that, whether she wins Break the Ceiling or not. And honestly, maybe I'm counterpicking you in this instance and just making sure I have a surefire bet in the match to make sure that Break the Ceiling stays on its home brand, the brand that created it, the Zenith brand.
And I would like to do nothing more than to steal your creations from your very eyes. But you know, the thing with Rhea Ripley though is that she had a really good established character in NXT. I think the problem was that when they brought her to the main roster, I mean, she immediately got a Raw Women's Championship run. But I don't think a lot of people really remember that. It doesn't help that that
No.
was in the middle of the Thunderdome era, but also they turned her face. And
I love Face Rhea. She's cool.
but
Oh,
I've
Senton.
I've always felt and
Cover.
cover now. That
One,
did that senton do it?
2,
Oh my god!
3. What the?
Wow! We barely even talked
God.
about the match. We were talking about the semantics around the match. Cora Jade! Lightning strikes twice. Another upset.
Lightning has definitely struck in the same place Lightning tonight. And in a bottle at that, Cora Jade, I mean, absolutely shocking everyone here, qualifying officially for Break the Ceiling. And the most impressive victory I've seen in a while here on the Zenith brand.
I mean,
I'm not even sure what happened.
I mean, that might have just been the absolute greatest senton that the world has ever seen.
We're not doing that. No. Jaded is her finisher. All right, her and Jade Cargill can share the
People
name.
can have
Sean.
more than one finisher.
Yeah, we're not doing the world's greatest thing. That's not about to be a thing.
The world's most sensational scent.
I hate you so much. Oh, anyway, next up,
I love this.
the
I love
Archer
this
of Infamy, Senor Mr. Money, Senor Money in the Bank, obviously, taking on the Limitless one, Keith Lee. Will he bask in his glory tonight? Or will the Judgment Day reign supreme?
And you want to know something? I was really thinking about this match, and like, this is no disrespect to Damian Priest, but like, and this is part of me just, you know, still kind of learning more about independent wrestling and everything, but who was, and this is actually a different question to you, who was Damian Priest before WWE?
Punishment Martinez was that guy. It's really weird because he also used to be really fat, but he lost like hella weight. His best work was obviously in Ring of Honor. He's a former Ring of Honor World Television Champion. He worked in New Japan a little bit. He bounced around on the Indies, but I really think him getting like that WWE contract and being able to be in NXT and reinvent himself as Damian Priest, the Archer of Infamy, capture the NXT North American Championship, win Money in the Bank, join the Judgment Day, win the Undisputed Tag Team titles, took his game to the next level. But yeah, formerly known as Punishment Martinez, and an ROH staple at one point in time. He's always kind of had that like rock star vibe and attitude, but it went from like grunge, like punk emo, like new metal, almost in a sense.
New metal, huh?
It's weird.
Well, like
like NU.
Like when I was trying, word. Sorry, get my camera reset. But like, kind of like what you said. The point I was wanting to make was that not a lot of people really knew who Damian Priest was until he became Damian Priest in WWE. And the thing is that like, ever since I've known Damian Priest, he's always been rising. He's always been getting better. I fell in love with his Arch of Infamy character when he won the North American title in a great fucking ladder match that featured, it was like him, Gargano, Bronson Reed, the Velveteen Dream. There was a great spot where Bronson Reed jumped off the ladder with Candice LeRae on his back. That's besides the point. Like, dude has, like, every time I've seen him, he's always been getting better. He's always been making moves. You know, comes to the main roster, and he's U.S. champion, has a good run. Then, as you said, joins the Judgment Day, becomes Mr. Money in the Bank. Dude is always seemingly getting himself into bigger and bigger spots. And that's why I think Break the Ceiling is, you know, could be such a big thing for him, because that's that next step. That's that next part of his evolution. Now, Keith Lee is someone who I feel has always been great. You know, obviously, you know, great gimmick, great wrestler, but just never, except for one time, and then it was just kind of ruined because Karrion Kross was the thing. You know, except for one time, he has not been given that chance just to run with a championship title. When I feel everybody and their mama knows that this guy fucking has it as a wrestler. Like, he's got it. He's just got it.
It's and unlike you know, Damian, I feel like Keith Lee's always kind of been at least somewhat known for sure on the independent scene. Former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion.
He must have had that shit for 700 days.
I don't think it was that long. The PW shows used to be a lot more frequent, and now they're like super far apart, obviously. What a match so far, just hard hitting as usual. But Keith Lee kind of came into WWE well known, trying to make a statement. Obviously, won the NXT North American Championship, and then became double champion, winning the NXT title by beating
Adam Cole.
That was
a great match. You and I watched that shit, actually.
Cover won. Yeah, and then obviously he beat Roderick Strong's stablemate in the Undisputed Era for the North American title, becoming the second, I should say, double champion in NXT history. Obviously, the first being Adrian Neville, being NXT and NXT Tag Team Champion. But it's...
Oh my God, Priest!
Oh,
using that middle rope
that
as a
should not
step
fly
ladder
like that. Absolutely insane maneuvers in this match so far. But yeah, no, and then he leaves WWE and teams up with Swerve, wins the AEW Tag Team titles, breaks up that tag team after losing to the Acclaim, and now he's kind of just middling. So I think this is also a really good chance for Keith Lee to kind of break that glass ceiling.
And let's be real, AEW absolutely fucked it. They should have had a feud between Lee and Swerve immediately.
Yeah,
you know,
they kind of did, but they didn't.
Like, have 3 matches, like, where they both trade wins. Have, like, the blow-off match be, like, unsanctioned. You know, and then they can go their separate ways. You can still have Swerve be who he is, doing what he does. And these two men beat the dog shit out of each other. And Lee backing into the ring, and... Oh, Lee! Is he gonna win it this way?
Looking for that count out.
No, here comes Priest. Here comes Priest. No, and he slides
barely making it back in.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Keith Lee could have had a count out victory and qualified right there. Oh, breaks through the clothesline and
the pound. Sending Damian Priest flying cover.
Priest didn't know what the fuck hit him.
Out. Will Judgment Day go 0-2 tonight? It's kind of losing, unfortunately, has kind of been their MMO as of late. Obviously, losing glorious tag team titles to the Creed brothers.
Oh, and Lee might have been looking for the BBC right there.
Losing the international championship after losing the tag titles to the Rated R Superstar Edge. Oh,
Christ!
Cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Lee.
But it's
very interesting so far, like the path that Judgment Day has taken since obviously Wrestle Mayhem.
I mean, they've had success though. I mean, they had that short-lived success as a tag team, but they've had success as single stars too. I mean, Finn Balor obviously became international champion and is on his way to possibly being the first Triple Crown winner. And BBC blocked again by Priest out of awareness. He might have been looking for South of Heaven right there, but Lee wisely moved out.
Wait.
What?
Wait, no. That's not the
Oh,
name
wait a
of the
minute. I'm
move.
sorry. He was looking for the spirit bomb. I'm sorry. I thought he was looking for Big Bang Catastrophe. And out of two is Priest.
Is that what he calls it?
I thought you were the one who told me that. He calls one of his moves the Big Bang Catastrophe, the BBC.
I thought it was because it's the Big Bang. No, you're right. Yeah. Now the power bomb is the spirit bomb, but the Dominator fucking standing suplex into the power. Yo,
spinning elbow. Oh, kick to the back. Jesus H. Tap dancing. Christ. Keith
Tell me
Lee.
why I forgot. That was That is
Lee,
what
middle rope on the back. God. Now Priest knows what fucking Kevin Nash felt like going up against Mabel. Oh. This could be it. Oh! Not a spirit bomb. He didn't sit out for it.
He's looking for something, though.
He's looking for...
Oh.
Spirit bomb!
Spirit bomb! Cover!
1,
Priest
2,
folded in half.
3. Keith Lee qualifies.
Lee officially qualifies for Break the Ceiling.
Whew, that was just a hard-hitting matchup of two freight trains going up against each other.
Honestly, I'd be concerned if I'm anybody else in this match come Break the Ceiling. I'm very concerned, in my opinion.
And this is probably the biggest singles win for Keith Lee in OCW so far. Qualifying for Break the Ceiling, and he's the first one to qualify for the Break the Ceiling match in the men's division.
Absolutely. I'm very happy for Keith, and I think honestly, not only do all the other guys have a tough match to follow, but they've definitely got a tough match to look forward to. But I definitely think this match right here has the opportunity to one-up it. Second match ever in the Dream Open. Mustafa Ali takes on the one, the only Cody Rhodes.
But before we do that, I need to check something, so y'all watch a quick commercial interruption. We'll do this one. And we is back. Sorry about that, folks. We just had to make sure that, had to make sure the portal was working. And don't question us, right? Have you ever operated the interdimensional portal? I bet you haven't.
No, it's hard sometimes. Physics are weird, man.
Nah, I mean, it is absolutely, but... Okay, Cody Rhodes, just, there's been so much filler content in this goddamn story, like... What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but Cody will win some matches, and then he'll get to the big one, and it'll be really weird and random.
Wait, hold on.
Yep.
Alright, sorry. Had to make sure we got that in.
I get chills every time. It's insane how over this kid is.
Oh, I can't wait to do that in a fucking full stadium with people in April. That's gonna be so fucking cool.
But it's so weird, right? Because Cody's always just like a step away, but in his defense, I feel like Cody still hasn't really gotten a one-on-one shot to truly be world champion.
Nah, he hasn't. And it's just because hasn't been able to win qualifiers. He got eliminated early in Pick Your Poison. His one championship match, he was strutting his shit so hard, he didn't realize Okada was hitting the Rainmaker. So a moment of hubris cost him everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, the triple threat match with Otis, and Johnny. Otis ends up pinning him unbelievably. I'm still shocked by that. But I think now Cody, but he absolutely wiped the floor with the Enforcer Solo Sikoa for like 3 weeks in a row. So it's weird. So I definitely think Mustafa Ali is phenomenal as he is. Has a lot of shit to be worried about in this match because Cody looks intense. I talked to him earlier tonight, and he looks more focused than I've seen him ever in Overdrive.
Yeah,
but so I think this win tonight is going to be, if he can get it, means a lot going forward for him.
Nah, but here's the thing. You have to look at this from Mustafa's standpoint, right? He has been on that same precipice. He's been on the precipice of winning the international title, been on the precipice for qualifying for championship matches, but just, one way or another, just has not been able to get over that hump. But unlike Cody, who's, been champion, all around the world, Mustafa, has not, I mean, and this isn't, obviously this is Dream Open, this isn't Breaking Ceiling, but Mustafa just hasn't really been able to find that success, sometimes due to things just completely out of his own control. And, his shirt, it says chase the light. He's been chasing that light seemingly his entire career. And, the Dream Open,
very good point,
with the chance to possess, oh my goodness, the Dream Open, a chance to possess a brand new championship.
Disaster kick.
Like, I feel like being in this tournament, I feel like it's, like, I don't know if, Mustafa, it makes him more motivated or what, but,
CAG there.
I feel like we talk about it all the time, making the best out of opportunities. Oh, fuck. And I don't think anyone wants to make more out of this opportunity than these two guys.
Oh, Hurricane Rana.
For both different reasons and also similar reasons.
Ali was busted open on that knee there. Yeah. Cody being very aggressive here tonight.
I mean, you were right. He said he had that look in his eyes. Oh, Jesus, right hooks.
Punches to the face now.
And so far, it has been all Cody in this match.
Cody, yeah. Suplex. Oh, no, brainbuster, actually. The tilting of the head, not there.
And Ali crawling to the ropes, and oh god, you can see that right above his fucking eye. Look at that.
I've never seen. Well, that's the lie. I have seen Cody like. I haven't seen Cody like this in Overdrive though. I feel like Cody Rhodes has unlocked a very deep, dark place in himself for this match here tonight, and maybe for this entire tournament.
And I mean, one of the things, and you and I have. Oh, what a scoop slam!
Oh, scoop slam!
And here's
very
the cover.
Reminiscent of his brother.
One,
now.
Two, and nope, he's not Moose, and not world's greatest scoop slam, but
very strong too, though.
Oh wait, looking for the crossroads! Oh, this could be over quickly. One,
One,
two,
two,
three.
three, and it
Wow.
is. I told you, Cody looked me in the face,
Wow.
and he told me he was winning the tournament. And honestly, after a showing like that, I kind of have to believe him.
And Cody Rhodes at the top of Group B automatically with 2 points. He put Mustafa away quickly. I mean, you know what it is? It's probably living up to that legacy of his dad that's weighing on him the most, because you and I have talked about this, you know, off camera. Dusty sadly was not around to really see Cody, you know, break through.
The breaking of the ceiling for Cody Rhodes, obviously winning a championship that Dusty held very near and dear to his heart, the NWA World Championship, beating Nick Aldis at the first ever AEW centered pay-per-view that was All In, and All Out, I should say, excuse me, and you know, he went on, you know, to also be Ring of Honor World Champion, IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion. He founded AEW, 3-time TNT champion there, had multiple high caliber pay-per-view main event level matches.
He had that great match with his brother.
Yeah, against the likes of his brother, Dustin Rhodes, the Natural, against MJF, against a guy like Wardlow in a steel cage match. Several with Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin. Obviously, a phenomenal dog collar match with the dearly departed Brody Lee. Unfortunately, Dusty missed all of that. And when Dusty was here, I mean, you can see it in Cody's documentary on Peacock. He was focusing on his new kids, his new family. The NXT, like the newer generation of professional wrestlers.
Yeah, that's right.
People like
that's
Charlotte Flair,
right.
Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Becky Lynch, Bayley, and obviously all those people's accomplishments can speak for themselves. But while Dusty was being their dad, Cody was drowning.
And so many people, you know, have talked about how they owe a lot to Dusty. I mean, you know, Kevin Owens, you know, said that, you know, the way that Dusty got him to really start cutting good promos was, you know, Dusty told him to start talking about his family, because, you know, I know Owens was married and probably had, you know, already had, you know, yeah, first kid or 2 kids at that point, which one of his kids is really fucking tall, by the way, but
yeah,
but you know, Kevin, you know, attributes, you know, him being able to become better promo artist, you know, thanks to Dusty, and that's just one example of many. And, you know, I don't know the exact timeline for when Cody left WWE, but obviously the gimmicks he had, you know, were not able to stick, and it got to the point where he was wrestling in a trash bag, and
yeah,
you know,
Stardust. Oh.
In which, you know, not
the potential was there for that to be a really cool gimmick.
I was about to say that, you know, especially with
the
with
powers
Goldust.
that be. The powers that be kind of ruined that gimmick from the beginning.
But the whole point of this is that, you know, we know that coming into this invitational with who it's about, who it's, you know, being a tribute to, I think Cody really does have that chip on his shoulder, and goddamn did that show in this match that we just saw. Yeah, we might need to check on Mustafa, because Cody absolutely unleashing the beast right there.
No, absolutely.
And he goes up early.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we'll have a trainer check on Mustafa. I'll check on him in the back when I get the opportunity. Cody Rhodes, strong statement for the opening of Group B. And honestly, not only does Group B have to worry about Cody, but Group A definitely does if he can make it out. But for right now, Chad Gable, AJ Styles, and then obviously Mustafa in a potential rematch have a lot to be worried about when it comes to Cody Rhodes. But moving on, tag team tables action. New Day, Usos, final mix elimination tables match. Who will bury the hatchet finally?
See, I love how Kingdom Hearts went from me insulting you for stealing my ideas to actually playing into how we name matches.
Well, I mean,
gotta love that long-term storytelling.
Yeah, the New Day are gamers, so are the Usos. I figured, you know, Woods is a very big Kingdom Hearts fan. Unfortunately, he's not in this match tonight because He's competing in the Dream Open, and I don't need any injuries fucking over my tournament. God forbid. Not saying that E or Kofi are getting injured tonight, but just in case. And so I was like, you know what? Let's make it fun. I love Kingdom Hearts. So do all of our fans, or at least a large portion of them. Let's give them something to talk about.
And of course, this is a tag team tables elimination match, unless the referee tells them something different, which at that point, out of our hands. But this whole thing began, obviously, New Day and Usos. They've been real life rivals, for forever. We were talking about, Hell in a Cell 1, as apparently the kids are calling it nowadays, between New Day and Usos. They've had a long-standing rivalry IRL. Their rivalry here in OCW, took some notes here, it began at Glory number 6. The New Day defeated the Usos in tag action, but then, when the entirety of the New Day took on the Bloodline 2 episodes later in a trios match, that went to a time limit draw. Since then, they've had singles matches, they've exchanged some, victories, but Jimmy and Jay do not have a singles victory over either member of the New Day, but rather Solo Sikoa holds a singles victory over Big E when they brutalized each other in that Falls Count Anywhere match a couple weeks ago at Glory 12, and Kofi has a victory over Jimmy. So Jay, actually, we haven't seen him wrestle anyone singles, but honestly, I think because of that, because of the solo factor, Solo the person, I feel New Day really has the advantage here because an angry Solo Sikoa, as of right now, nowhere to be found.
Solo hasn't been seen in a couple weeks after his last match. Been in the lab training. Obviously, Solo is looking at Miro. He's looking at Kevin Owens. Hell, he might even be looking at the Creed Bros because he feels his brothers can't get the job done. Obviously, Roman hasn't been seen in a while either. God knows what he's up to. Maybe he's shooting Hobbs and Shaw 2 with Dwayne now that the writer's strike is over.
Was that really going to be a thing?
I have no. I hope not. I don't care about that franchise anymore. Like, Paul passing away, unfortunately, ruined a lot of that for me. But even then, I was very close to being over with it by the time Fast 7 was being produced.
I love how it was they had no, wasn't it called Fury? It was Furious 7.
Yeah,
and it was
Furious 7.
It was. I think they called one of them Fast 5, Fast 4. So I love how they just all right, we'll take out half the title, and we'll make it a sequel.
Right, because it's the Fast and the Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious, Fast and the Furious to Tokyo Drift, The Fast and the Furious, Fast 5, Fast 6, Furious 7, Fast 8, Fast 9, and then Fast X. Yeah, so it went from Fast and the Furious to Too Fast, Too Furious, and then 4 being the Fast and the Furious. I was like, that's so weird.
And speaking of Fast and Furious, both these teams off the Fast and Furious starts.
Lying.
Jey Uso got planted, rolls to the outside. He's going to meet Mr. Biggie E. Kofi eats a kick and an uppercut. Oh, he's back up.
Yeah, the only thing I enjoy from that series anymore is Fast and Furious Spy Racers on Netflix. This is not promotion, but it's a cool show.
That was a cool-ass drop kick by Kofi. Seemingly teleported a few feet to land it.
Oh my God! E planting Jey Uso on the outside.
And of course, this is elimination tables match. Have to eliminate both members of the opposing tag team in order to win. So obviously, whichever team loses a member first, the remaining member essentially in a handicap match after that. And as we saw with the Creed brothers against Judgment Day, that 2-on-1 advantage, I mean, it
definitely makes all the difference in the world. Obviously, Dominic Mysterio being immediately eliminated, very honored. That camera angle, I thought he was going through the table.
I thought Kofi was about to get launched over the rope, but maybe using the rope to save himself.
Jay now.
Oh, and I've seen Kofi go through 2 tables before. Wasn't pretty.
You know, he ended up injured after that, which led to a phenomenal singles run by Big E. Uh, God bless him and his neck.
Well, now a table set up by Jimmy, but Jimmy rolls to the outside. 2 tables
E.
in the ring. Oh, what's E thinking? Oh, E puts
Putting
Jay
Uso through the table.
And the Usos already down a man. The table that Jimmy set up.
Ends up costing his brother. Oh.
And Big E gets planted on his big ass. Now Kofi rolling the outside to get the table that's been kind of doing shit this whole match. And Jay is... Jay's
got to be feeling hot with that one. I was costing the Usos probably the match here.
I mean, he just looked dazed and confused, and Big E thought he was gonna do some collateral, but nah.
No, honestly, Jay just now recovering from being put through that table. Jimmy has to be annoyed with his own comeuppance at this point. Honestly, Big E. E going to the top rope. This can't be good.
Oh God! Hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh Jesus Christ! Okay.
Going for the broken broom handle.
And now Jimmy trying to put up a fight, much like my camera, tripping up Kofi.
Taking out the leg.
The Big E's right there. And this is why that 2-on-1 advantage is so deadly. You take care of one, well, the other's going to be waiting right there for you before you have a chance to even blink. Back in the ring goes Jimmy.
Jimmy back into the ring now. Table set up, but Jimmy.
Table's knocked down, though. Jimmy picks up
Uso,
Kofi.
Samoan drop.
Now Kofi.
Getting dragged by E.
What's he gonna find under there? Another table. Of course, Thanksgiving was very recent. I hope no one got put through the table for their Thanksgiving. And Kofi.
Do you think the Usos and Roman? Oh my God!
I don't even know how he's still standing. He just went onto and through the steel steps. And now a power bomb.
Oh Jesus! But like I was saying, do you think the Usos and Roman and Solo all went to the NOIE Thanksgiving and just kind of silently glared at each other for like 4 hours?
Oh, probably. Suicida!
And E following right behind. Honestly, this is a mugging.
And Jimmy was just trying to find himself. A miracle, he's still walking.
Kofi, Russian leg sweep.
But this is just how much this match, this rivalry means to the New Day.
E setting up.
Jimmy getting thrown in. There. Jimmy getting thrown in trips up E and the table.
Kofi, stiff shot now.
And now, there's 2 places he could be taken.
Jay's all alone. It's him, the New Day, and 2 tables.
Jimmy.
Still fighting them. Jimmy.
Jimmy could get a quick advantage right here.
Trying at least. It's honestly the 2-on-1 odds are just a little bit too much. Being thrown directly into the table. This is probably
it.
E.
Some tag.
Will Big E get both eliminations?
Maneuvers. Yes,
and
he does.
Simple suplex to wrap it up. The New Day have attained Kingdom Hearts.
Well, now you have to wonder what's next for the New Day. And this has been a factor for many weeks, but the fact that Judgment Day aren't the tag team champions anymore, New Day could be up for a title shot after this.
Yeah, obviously FTR and the Creed brothers have a match on the horizon. FTR winning that Eliminator match in very interesting circumstances, but we reviewed the tape, and FTR did indeed do what they needed to do, and so you guys can look forward to that match. Honestly, you know what? I'll book it next week. In the main event, it will be FTR Creed Brothers for the glorious tag team championships. You heard it here first.
Nope. I'm not going to say I'm going to hold you to it, because I'm not. I hope you forget and fuck things up and people call you a liar.
Nah, never happened. And in our main event, Adam Cole, Shinsuke Nakamura. Words are hard. Let's see if they can decide who's the better former NXT champion and the next man to qualify for Break the Ceiling.
Of course, both these men, alumnus of NXT. We talked a little bit about it earlier. Well, I mean, Shinsuke came from Japan. Like, is Adam one of Dusty's children, quote unquote?
I want to say no. Unfortunately, I think that like they were there. No, because the Dusty Cup had already started at that point. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no. But I can say with confidence that he's definitely one of William Regal, and that's almost just as good.
And Adam Cole, he's made quite an impact on your brand in one way or another. I mean, he's had some big matches. He's created some moments, but trying to break that ceiling in more ways than one. He's had qualifiers, hasn't really been able to qualify for it. Well, actually, I take that back. He was in the title match at Defiance, but
yeah, of course, obviously, unfortunately, being eliminated first, and Otis taking an advantage and being the first man to successfully pin Kazuchika Okada in an Overdrive ring. The Defier of Odds, as we like to call him, but. Can Adam Cole, regain some momentum and defy the odds tonight and become the second man to qualify for Break the Ceiling? Obviously, Adam is a Ring of Honor legend, former Ring of Honor world champion, has held the tag team titles, current only one half of those tag team champions with one Maxwell Jacob Friedman MJF, but he hasn't really had the opportunity to be the guy. I mean, obviously doing that with the NXT Championship, but the guy for an entire promotion. He definitely was for the NXT brand. And in my opinion, especially after Survivor Series 19, he was the guy in the WWE, but not everybody felt that way. And I think he has the opportunity tonight to be the guy in Overdrive. And his first step is to beat Shinsuke Nakamura. A guy who's been the guy in New Japan, obviously, but hasn't really had the opportunity to be the guy for an American audience.
He's the person that a lot of the hardcore American fans have wanted to be the guy, but unfortunately, and thanks to a couple kicks in the balls, has not been able to get to the top of the WWE. I mean, right now, though, he's getting a damn good push. He was an Intercontinental Champion for a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee and then just kind of loitered in the coffee shop for a little bit. It wasn't his fault, though.
International, good sir.
Well, no, I'm talking about IRL when he was an Intercontinental Champion.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, he was the Intercontinental Champion for a cup of coffee.
But then he stayed in the coffee house after hours and loitered. But again, it wasn't his fault. They just didn't really know how to book him. But you're right. He has found success as an international champion here in Overdrive.
Yeah, beating Cedric Alexander for that title, second ever international champion.
But now two NXT alumnus, two phenomenal wrestlers in their own right. It's main event time.
All right, Stanley, I know you like to hate on my brand and everything, but even you have to give props to this level of main event. So, in your opinion, who walks out tonight with the second slot for the Break the Ceiling ladder match?
I think Shinsuke. I think that experience as international champion and just being here just a little bit longer than Adam Cole, I think that experience, I think that gives him an advantage. Only a slight advantage, though, because obviously both these men have proven that they can wrestle their asses off for however long is needed.
Cole countering. Drop kick to the back. Thought he was looking for that last shot there immediately.
And Cole. Ooh, a neck breaker.
Oh, stiff neck breaker. Nakamura-San there.
You want to talk about shots? That was a stiff shot. That was a shot of Hennessy with no chaser. Oh, what a kick to the face. And now Cole picking him up.
Oh, now.
Dropping him on the ropes.
Breaking his neck.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to see that in the Triple H era, they're giving Shinsuke a pretty captivating character and just letting the dude go out and just wrestle his goddamn ass off. Because I mean, Shinsuke is one of the greats, and I really feel like, at least at this point, he's been
what a scissor kick.
He's been hella underutilized in the WWE.
I 100% agree here. Nakamura now. Suplex? Yes. No.
No, dropping him on his face.
Strike after strike. Working the arm now.
And of course, that arm might affect the ability to do the Panama Sunrise, at least a little bit. And Cole looks to be in a bad way. Right? Oh, what's Shinsuke thinking about doing? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Shinsuke top rope.
A 3-string solo. He jumps. Oh, what a cross body.
Cross body. Cover. 1, 2.
No world's greatest cross
Kick
body
out by
for
Cole.
you.
No.
Actually, no, that'd be the world's most compelling crossbody. Oh, the
Kinshasa out of nowhere.
Wait, Cole might be in the ropes.
Cole's
though.
in the ropes.
1,
2.
No,
3.
Shinsuke wins outright.
All right then. Shinsuke Nakamura qualifies or breaks the ceiling.
Damn. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
It's
Damn.
been a night of surprise. Yeah, it's been a full night of surprises.
Adam Cole beside himself on the outside. He might need a stiff drink after that. Shinsuke Nakamura.
What a quick one, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not even 7:30 yet, but that kind of wraps up Overdrive Glory for the night. I'm for one, honestly, you know what? As a promoter, I'm upset and happy at the same time. A couple of matches went a little bit quicker than I wanted, but this is the name of the game. This is all about the underdog story here tonight. Joaquin Wilde showing Matt Cardona he was no easy bet. Cora Jade shocking the world tonight, defeating Rhea Ripley. Phenomenal tables match by the New Day and the Usos, but honestly, you could book those guys in a pillow fight match in a fucking swimming pool in the middle of a high school gymnasium, and it gets 6 stars.
That sounds like a Divas match circa 2003.
Yeah. Keith Lee versus Damian Priest. Hard-hitting match. Keith Lee picking up the win, being the first man to qualify. Nakamura-San obviously following that up. And honestly, I'm excited. Glory has 2 very strong competitors heading into that ladder match in December. And I'm not mad at it.
I mean, definitely has been an extremely interesting night. And of course, if you're watching the replay, I will, how about you subscribe and, click that bell icon or whatever the hell you do. I don't know. Subscribe. If you're watching the live stream, well, we got a whole nother program waiting for you. And I got a feeling it's going to be immensely better than whatever the hell you put on tonight. I'm very confident in myself.
Okay, then. All right. Yeah, when that Internet Championship match is one Death Rider, and then that's it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, after they, wrestle circles around each other for, 25 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
anything can happen in OCW. If anything, your show tonight absolutely proved that.
I know, 100% definitely does. But, I'm not mad at it. Very, very interesting card here tonight. Sets up some very interesting things for the next few weeks. But you guys can look forward to the World Tag Team title match next week. A couple more Dream Open matches. Very excited. And I'll leave the rest as a surprise.
Alright, well, for Mr. Elias Storm, I am Stanley Brewer. This has been OCW Glory. If you're watching the live stream, stick around for Pride. If not, well, go click on it, because these videos come out at the same time. Watch both of them.
You don't have to.
No, you do. No, you do. You gotta. It's like Kingdom Hearts. You gotta consume everything to get the full story. That's how this works.
No, you guys are fine. Thanks for watching the Better Brand as usual. A little lackluster tonight, but it sets up some very interesting in the future. All the matches were still very fun to watch. You gotta admit that.
Oh no, definitely. But again, watching the live stream, stick around. If not, well, go watch Pride, and then we will see you later.